Are you working on a case?
Working on several.
Okay, choose one.
Okay, any type?
Nope, doesn't matter.
All right.
And we're just going to begin the opening statement, and you need not do more than 60 seconds worth. All right?
Maybe I want to pick a different case.
You know, this kind of stalling is beneath you. Let's go. Counsel, please proceed. This is your jury, these first 2 rows. Yes, just go. And on behalf of all of us, thank you, Kevin, for taking the first splash. Okay. All right. Take one.
One word. One word. One word is all Officer so-and-so had to say.
You're going to have to put in a name, because so-and-so doesn't give your nervous system anything to work on.
I don't remember his name, but I'll call him
somebody.
Officer Smith.
Well, no, because Smith is general, and it's generality is the enemy of all art. You need to choose a name, Kevin, that you can see someone who's troubled. Don't think too hard. Go.
Officer Furman.
You can't choose one that's a joke to you. Okay? Comes out of your own world. Close your eyes for 1 second. Let your hands drop. Keep your eyes shut. Let the balls drop. Exhale, quiet, please. You have the right, you literally have the right in the courtroom to remain silent and to not be so anxious about not talking that you cheat your nervous system of being here. So exhale through the mouth and find a name that isn't a joke for you, but lets you actually see who you're talking about. Whenever you're ready.
One word. That's all Officer Dawson had to do was say one word. The story is about a simple communication that was not given. Mr. Smith, his name is really Edward.
Okay.
Mr. Smith was going to a concert. Unbeknownst to him, there were officers watching the folks there to see if anybody was selling tickets, scalpers. Mr. Smith was walking by and saw one of these officers.
Okay, now that's all we need for you to teach us something, okay? First of all, quick catalog of everything we like. The guy has such gravitas, you know, a certain heroic. You have something. Voice is good. Great, actually. So we're going to take, and we don't have time to go through everything that's wonderful, so we're just going to work together, okay? This ain't critique. In real life, I want you to go to a story like Colby's story, a story you love to tell. A story like where you escaped the cops. You know, you escaped the principal. You and a sibling like pulled a caper that was fantastic. Do you know what I mean? One
witnesses.
You got no. You got to pull one, okay? And let's. I want you to bring all your humor to the story, okay, as opposed to negotiating with me. So let's go. Start. Don't struggle. You can hit me later at the bar. Just tell them a story. I will. Come on, you can. No jokes. Come on, something about when you got in trouble. Something about a date where you got spilled stuff on yourself, where you got stressed. Some story that you dine out on when everybody's had a few drinks, and you start to tell a story. You're not going to believe this one. Go. Don't make me beg. It's unattractive. Yes, it is. Okay. And certainly compared to a client whose life or freedom is in your hands, this is overwhelming. Working in front of your peers is the hardest. Go.
All right. So I'm driving along in my 1973 Chevrolet Camaro. Second generation body style with 373 posi rear end, the 350 with the camel hump heads and the big cam and everything. And I'm booking down the block like a bat out of hell. And all of a sudden, I see some blue and red cherries in the rear view mirror. Think, oh shit.
Now, I think it's interesting you did not say, unbeknownst to me. So you're talking like yourself now, right? So let's go. Keep the story moving. So, cherries. Love it. Go.
So I'm thinking I can do one of two things. I can ease off of the gas pedal, coast to the right, pull over, turn off the car, wait for him to approach.
Wait for him to what?
Wait for him to speed up behind me.
Thank you.
Or put the pedal to the metal.
Go.
And see what this sucker can do.
Now, what I need you to do is, without any break, go right into the opening and let this guy tell the story. Go. Please don't wait. Please go right to that. But let this speaker do it. Not the unbeknownst, and we're outside, and the officers are exiting vehicles. And okay, so pedal to the metal. I'm going to start with the personal story, and then we'll flip you back to the legal story. And don't worry, okay? Floor's carpeted. We got a lot of PI people here. If anything bad happens, you're covered. Go.
Insurance.
Go. So pedal to the metal.
Pedal to the metal, foot to the floor. All right? Balls to the wall. Here I am, in this position, not knowing what to do. Worried that if I get caught, I'm going to go to intake and get booked.
Put one foot here. Keep working. Just put one foot there.
Spend the night
and one
with
foot
a bunch
here.
Of guys
and keep going. And don't leave those. Go.
So I go ahead and I bend to right, and I hit the gas.
Now, begin the scene at the opening. Just begin the scene of what's happening with the scalpers and the guys in their car. Go.
Okay.
Just tell the story. So,
there's a Concord Pavilion. Okay. This is where many acts come.
just tell us the pavilion. Don't explain a thing. Let us see, let us hear, keep it moving.
You got this arena. Bunch of people coming. They're walking up this way, up this road, the other way. There's all these access roads, parking lots. There's a car parked in an area where no other cars are parked. It's a zone that's kind of blocked off from traffic. There's traffic traveling through, but only one car parked here. And Mr. Smith is walking towards the concert. He's got his ticket in his right hand, his cell phone in the left. He's excited. He's trying to find his friends. He's texting. You see the people walking around, not noticing anything around him. He's one of those guys.
And what's he texting to his friends? Make it up.
Well, he's texting about this girl he saw, and maybe she'll be at the concert. They talked about it at the bar the night
Good.
before.
Now, all you want to do then is jump in with, and he's texting to his friend, and actually you be him and say what the texting is.
So he's texting, he's saying, hey, we were talking about this concert. You say you like Kanye West. Think maybe we could do something afterwards? Are you available? In any event.
Take out the in any event. Any of those graceful literary transitions get in your way. I know you do. And your English composition teacher liked it. But it's like one of my favorite faculty people today, I kept hearing him say, if you will. If you will. And I thought, well, what if I won't? And it's a buffer. It's packing peanuts, styrofoam. Go. So he's on the phone. You want to hook up after. Keep moving the story forward.
Okay, so he's texting, he sends it, and he's waiting for a response, and he's walking by this car. It's just a Ford Taurus. It's not Anything special about
It's
it?
just a Ford Taurus. Don't explain. Do you understand what I mean?
part of
There's
it.
nothing special about it. We'll be cute later. Come on, baby.
No, it's part of the story.
Well, that it's
there's
not-
a Ford Taurus there, and there's a guy sitting in the driver's seat, and he looks in, he thinks he recognizes the guy. The window's down, on the passenger side, it's down a little bit.
Now, the beautiful down a little bit. Is there a difference in how you feel about him and the story we're entering than the first version?
Yes.
This is like the exit seat on the airplane. I need an audible response. And he needs it too. What has Kevin just shown us about stories, telling, present tense? What's better about this one than the first one? Let's go. Talk to him, Lauren.
I feel like you're yourself when you're the second version, as opposed to the lawyer.
Told in your natural voice.
You start calling on people, Kevin.
Trish.
I see you there. I see the scene.
Say a little more about that, Trish.
I am there with you. I'm like the silent companion. I'm walking with you. You know, I'm there.
And it's interesting, when you say you, suddenly the speaker and the protagonist have merged. Now, we could spend a week working on, should we begin with the police in the car? Should we tell the story from the point of view of the ticket? Doesn't really matter. What we've seen here is that the speaker is what Yeats said, the dancer and the dance become one.